Alright, we have one heck of an update tomorrow. It is Act 3 of Chapter 7 Season 2 Showdown. I can't wait. Act 1 and Act 2 have been phenomenal, but Act 3 is promised to be the best yet. So I'm going to be covering everything that should be in this update tomorrow. So let's start with the main priority here, of course, the Overwatch collaboration, which is the highlight of Act 3, surprisingly. A lot of people upset by this. They didn't want to collab in the lore-based theme that's going on here, but I, for one, welcome this with open arms. Even though I've never played Overwatch, I've only seen clips of it. I'm a Marvel Rivals guy myself, but I think I would love Overwatch as well. So I already covered this in a video, but there's been some additional information revealed, including this incredible trailer. But first, let me show you the original trailer that was released this morning. It's just called Answer the Call. Here it is.
It's okay. I got you, buddy. Stay with me, Sticks.
Heroes never die.
The cavalry's here! Nerf this!
So a pretty outstanding teaser trailer there for Overwatch. Now, just in case you missed my last video, this is everything in the collab that we should be getting. So there's going to be 4 different skins. So that's Tracer, Genji, Mercy, and Diva. And then there's going to be new weapons and new landmarks, which is incredible. There's going to be quests and free rewards, Overwatch themed. There's going to be Overwatch NPCs in Battle Royale. There's going to be a Porsche Overwatch SUV with decals, and the skins drop right after downtime. So we'll have downtime tonight. You log in, and the skins will be available in the item shop. Now, please make sure you use a Support-A-Creator Code if you want to use mine, which is tabortime. It helps support my daughter and her medical disability. And if you do use it, again, tabortime, tag me on Twitter or any social media, and I will respond and reply and thank you profusely. So thanks very much in advance if you use my code. So again, immediately after downtime, you will be able to purchase all of the Overwatch collab skins and accessories. Incredible. And of course, I will do a full gameplay review on them in the morning, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, we also got a Tracer gameplay reveal. So Tracer is one of the skins being added, and of course, I said there's going to be new weapons as well. So her pulse pistols are going to be in the game. They're going to be in Battle Royale, they're going to be in Blitz, and they're going to be in Reload. In addition, they put you in first-person perspective, just like in Overwatch. Absolutely insane. So first-person mode coming to Fortnite Battle Royale tomorrow. Compliments of Tracer's pulse pistol. So let me show you this trailer here. It looks insane. How awesome was that? I mean, they look like they have great mobility, they look like they're pretty decent in terms of damage, and of course, they put you in first-person perspective, which is insane. People have been waiting for that forever. Now, how do I know that they're going to be in Blitz as well as Reload? Well, one of the developers tweeted out as such. Here's the tweet right here. And this is by Tofu Chris. He says, full mobility FPS guns in Battle Royale in 2026? Yeah, Team Ice King actually cooked. And then he says, wait, Reload and Blitz 2? From the bus in Blitz? So that means if you've ever played Blitz before, once you jump out of the battle bus, you always start with something. And it looks like in Blitz, due to this collaboration, you're going to instantly start with Tracer's pistols. So that is incredible. So we only got the teaser and the gameplay teaser for Tracer. And by the way, she looks spectacular. So here she is in comparison to actual Tracer in Overwatch. They look very, very similar. I think they did a phenomenal job. And I know a ton of people are going to be super stoked for this collab. But they also said to tune back in at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is very, very close as of when I'm releasing this video, for another Overwatch Fortnite teaser. So I'll do a separate video on that. I'm sure it's going to be one of the other Overwatch characters and their gameplay and whatever weapons they're bringing to the game as well. So I can't wait for that. Again, I'll do a separate video on that. So that is the main highlight of this update. Act 3, Overwatch. It's going to be incredible. But there's more things as well. So apparently tomorrow, May 14th, there's going to be a free wrap available from the Epic Games Store. It's called the Horizon wrap. as you can see right here. And again, this is going to be associated with the Epic Games Store, so you probably have to claim it off of there. I will do a tutorial. I mean, it should be self-explanatory, but sometimes it's kind of tricky. So I'll show you how to do that tomorrow. Free wrap, 100% free. Go to the Epic Games Store and you get it somehow. We'll find out tomorrow. Now, in addition, we still have the Star Wars collab going on. We're supposed to get a Lego Fortnite and Star Wars collab, as well as the Mandalorian pen and ink style. So right now, the only way to have the Mandalorian skin is if you played during Chapter 2, Season 5. He was in the Battle Pass, and of course you could get all his Beskar armor. I think you had to do quests for him. I really can't recall. I think you actually did, though. So some of you might not have the Beskar elements to it. You might just have the default. And then later on, in Chapter 6, Mini Season 1, they released the Mandalorian Warrior. So not quite the actual Mandalorian, but very similar, and you could fully customize this. This is one of the best Star Wars skins in the game, in my opinion. Fully customizable, lots of different color schemes. Definitely worth a purchase if that ever comes back out. But, like I said, the only way to get the original is if you had the Battle Pass in Chapter 2, Season 5, until this new release on May 21st. So as you can see right here, May 21st, it says Mandalorian Pen and Ink Shop Release. So that is in this update, but it's not until next Thursday. So tomorrow, May 14th, is Thursday, but it's not tomorrow, obviously. It's the one after that, May 21st. Now you can also see on this timeline here, May 14th, like I said, the Lego Fortnite Odyssey update. So if you're a Star Wars fanatic, you will enjoy this. And then on May 19th, there's also the Mandalorian and Grogu Watch Party. So that'll be cool. I don't know if there's any free rewards with that. I'll have to double check. Now, a lot of the data miners have said that the boys are going to have a collab in Fortnite. Now, I have not seen anything official on that, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So if you're a fan of the boys, I think you're going to love this. I think I watched all of Season 1, and then that's where I had to stop, but I'll watch the rest later. So that'll be pretty sweet. I know I always see people say, hey, when are the boys going to be added to Fortnite? So I think it might be coming. Again, I haven't heard anything official, but that's what they said. Now, don't forget about the Rivalry Brellas. Those come tomorrow as well. I don't know if they're going to be available immediately tomorrow or not, but I know they're coming for sure. So if you go to your quests and then the Rivalries tab, you can see exactly how many Rivalry wins you need for each umbrella. So the ultimate one is the last one, 39 of 39. You need 1,000. It looks like there might be one at 160. And then, let's see, where else do we get a question mark? One at 500. And then again, one at 1,000. I think those will be the limits. So at least try to grind for 1,000 Rivalry wins towards the end of the season. Let's see, I'm right now at 1254. So if I can do it, you can do it. Now don't forget about the Unstoppable emote. If you participated in the team battles, you get yourself a 100% free emote. You had to get 20 kills, I think it was. And I'm pretty sure that has ended since now. So you should get awarded that tomorrow, probably as soon as you log in. The Unstoppable emote. So next up is the SD Kid Fortnite collab. They confirmed this. I guess it's coming out May 15th. I didn't see that confirmed anywhere, but that's what all the data miners and leakers are saying. This is from Sheena. And Sheena says SD Kid Fortnite collaboration icon set May 15th. So I'll be honest, I've never heard any music by SD Kid, but I think he's a rapper. And it looks like he's gonna have a skeleton style and then a masked style, and then he's also got a sidekick revealed. Again, this is by Sheena. It says SD Kid Fortnite sidekick revealed, and it's a skeleton dog as well as the normal dog. So I'm gonna have to look his music up because, like I said, I don't think I've ever heard any songs by him. Maybe if I listen to one. I mean, I didn't even know his name until Fortnite announced this, so I need to brush up on my knowledge apparently. So I think those are all the highlights in the update tomorrow. So it should be a pretty substantial one, of course, with the highlight ultimately being the Overwatch collab. But there's a lot of other stuff included, as I've mentioned, bits and pieces here and there. So I'm looking forward to this. There should be all sorts of awesome weapons. We already got the Tracer pistol preview, so I can't wait to see who else they preview. Again, there should be another one by the time I release this video, and I will cover that once they do. So there you go. That is everything in tomorrow's update. I can't wait. And remember, please consider using a Support-A-Creator code, especially if you're about to buy the Overwatch bundle. I can't wait. And I will do a full gameplay in the morning. There you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And as mentioned, please don't forget to use a Support-A-Creator code. Mine is tabortime. Tabortime.